In today's video, we're going to be talking about Plays.tv and why I use it and why I think you should too. I'm One Week and welcome to my channel where I review programs and tech that I use while gaming. As you can see in today's video, we're going to be looking at Plays.tv. We're mostly going to be focusing on the program itself, so the download button is in the top right and I'll leave a link in the description down below. Anyway, let's look at the program. So on this screen we have the sessions screen. So what this does is it shows all your games. We'll start at the top and work our way down and show you how it works. So right up the top here we have the status of plays. So this is waiting for the game to start, and this will obviously change to recording when you get into a game. And then it just reminds you of the recording mode, so it'd have manual up there if you were starting the recording that way. Next, on the right hand side we have the spectator function. So this is still in beta. What this does is it allows you to copy this link and people can use this link to watch your game through the Plays.tv website. Next, as we go down, in this drop down box it has a list of all the games, so you can add extra games. So I believe Plays also supports Overwatch and a few other games like that. And then you can also choose how you want to sort through your videos, as well as the style, so either the grid or the drop down list like this. And lastly, it has the size of the current folder. So next we have all of our replays. So this will sort them again by whatever's selected up here. So then we can go and have a look at each of the games. So it has a basic breakdown of what it is. So we'll look at the most recent one, League of Legends, ranked solo, duo 5v5, the level you got to, your KDA, kill participation, minion score and gold, and as well as the date, time it finished and how big the file is. So if we go into the game, and this is the main feature of Plays.tv, we have down the bottom the timeline, we have the ways you can play back, how fast you can play it, volume, overall time, playing the last 5 seconds, and then the timeline itself. So what this is it documents basically everything that's happened in the game. So there's a bookmark, it documents kills, you can add in what you'd like, so assists, death, and game objectives. And then you can just click on these and it'll take you straight to that, and then we can play it. And it's just a nice quick way of basically seeing exactly what's happening. Up the top here we have the different side views. So at the moment we're on My Stats, so you can compare yourself to the other jungler, or you can also choose any of the other players in the game. Stick with Jarvan. So experience, damage to champs, total damage dealt, healing and vision score, and then creep score, and then gold over time is the value down here. Next we can go teams, and this basically has the overall what happened in the game. So my team, and then Dragons, Rift Heralds, Barons, and you can have a look at everyone and it has those same stats. And then builds is the last one, so this is basically what I did. And you can see my build, my skill order, my runes and wards, and then wards killed as well. Lastly, we'll have a look at the settings menu, which is just down in the bottom left hand side here. When you first open settings, you're going to be presented with the general window, which allows you to choose whether Windows opens, and also whether the next menu is the video menu. Will allow you to decide how Plays.tv works. So you can either leave it as automatic, which is what I do, and it works really well when I open League of Legends, or you can choose it to be manual and you can decide. Also some replay tools. There's also some replay tools which will allow you to bookmark moments that you can look at in the replay section afterwards, or there's even an instant replay section which will put an overlay over your screen, and that also has a hotkey, and you can decide how long the replay is, so you can watch how you died or something like that. You can also save as well. Again, there's another hotkey and you can decide how long it is. The next section is quality presets. So this is just choosing how high quality, and again, this is going to depend on your system. So for myself, 1080p. The next setting is recording your gameplay. The next setting is recording your mouse cursor or webcam. Again, it says that it doesn't broadcast during spectate sessions. I don't have a webcam, so this isn't applicable for me. So in this next screen, we've got the in-game overlays. This is effectively where the chat and recording notifications go while you're in game. You can choose wherever you want. The next setting is our audio settings. So again, up the top, we've got toggle all audio, and you can set the volume for that, and you can toggle on and off with the hotkey, which you can set. Next is the microphone setting, so we can choose our microphone as well as choose the level and how it works. So open mic, push to talk, or microphone off. I have it off because I don't really need it in my replays. And then lastly, you have the spectate sound effects, so things like ping, chat notifications, emoji sound effects, and you can set the level for that will appear in the replays. The next setting and the last setting we'll have a look at is the folders and advanced settings. So this is where you record your gameplay. So you can select your folder, you can open it to have a look at. So you have the recording, the temporary, and you can also add additional folders if you would like. Next we have the storage, so you can decide how to manage the storage. So I've got it on auto manage and up to 100 gigs, and then once it gets past that, it'll start deleting the older videos. Next we have sharing. Upload a clip and it will save that clip locally when you do the sharing. I have that off because I haven't used that function. I mainly just use it to watch my replays. And lastly, we have the manage games. So if you have multiple games, you can choose where different games record in case you want to separate it by folders that way. So that's my guide of Plays.tv. I really like it because it's so simple to use and just boots up and runs in the background without too much thought involved in setting it up. I really like the bookmarking system that it has and the way that it catalogs your clips, and that it's quite easy to go back through and see your kills and assists and things like that. I also really like the quick and easy stats that you can see on the main page of it. If you like this video, give me a like and let me know in the comments what program you use to record your gameplay. And if you like what I'm doing on the channel, subscribe for new videos weekly.